Here's Cobra 29 LTD. Good radio. One of the best ones Cobra ever made. For one reason, they're durable. You can pretty much turn them up and do whatever you want with them. Crank the modulation. People have done everything else to them. There's just all around good radio. You think about it, and it sits on a trucker's dashboard or in that guy's pick-em-up truck, and you know, it gets 100 degrees in the cab and bouncing around, dust and grime and all that stuff. But if you want a radio that's going to work, no matter if it's warm, cold, moist out, whatever, high match, you can do whatever to these frickin' things, and they live. You know what I mean? Best doggone radio Cobra had ever made. But there is a couple things you can do without altering it in any fashion, without making it really illegal or nothing. And it looks good on the meters, gives you a little bit more PEP, maybe a little bit more RMS, but not a lot, you know, to make a difference. But it makes it look good on the meter, makes it loud, makes it sound a little bit better, and so on. So this is what you do. This is how you adjust your modulation and RF power. A lot of new radios have it on a jack on the front now in these days, but older Cobra and stuff, you can do this, and it you know, doesn't hurt the radio. It makes it sound a little better, makes it a little bit louder, and gives you just a little bit more PEP out of it. So this is what you do. Let me see here. Yep, now see, some of these will say mod, but this one doesn't. But this one right here, and I believe you want to turn it all the way clockwise. Clockwise, I believe. You want to turn that clockwise. It should be all the way turned up, so we'll just we'll see if it's up all the way here. Yep. You want to turn it clockwise so it's all the way up. And then you come over here and leave all this alone. Don't mess with any of that. Leave it all alone. Don't touch it. What you're going to do here is this pod right in front. This is your final transistor right up in here. So what you're going to do is you're going to, with a watt meter, you got to have a watt meter, and you turn this until it peaks out on the watt meter. That can with the coil on it right there. Till it peaks out with the meter. Audio it through the microphone, whistle through it a couple times. Check your SWRs a little bit, and then what I do is back it off. Like back it off 1 watt. Peak it out, back it off 1 watt, half watt, and that is it. That's it. That's all you need to do. That's it. Don't do anything else. This is all preset at the factory. You don't need it. You can see their checklist when they go through it. 1, 2, 3, 4. They check them each pod. So don't mess with that. This pod right here, VR4 for Cobra 29 LTD Classic. Turn it counterclockwise, full open for 100% modulation. Come over here, your RF power pot right here with the coil springs, with your watt meter. Adjust it for maximum RF output. Then, with the watt meter, audio into it a couple times, back it back down. Go the other way. Drop it off. Half watt, watt. That's it. Should do about, depending on what kind of meter you got, usually it'll bring your dead key up 4, 5, 6 watts maybe, and swing, you know, over 15. So, which gives it 100% modulation. That's all PEP is your dead key is your set, is where your watt is at. And anything over is PEP, which is your modulation, your audio, and you want all that stuff to move forward. So that's all you do, and then just back it off just a little bit because you don't want to run it full bore. It should last a long time, and should be a pretty good running radio for you. And that's all you need to do. Don't get in there and start fooling with nothing. But that's it. That's all you do. So how you turn your RF power up and adjust your modulation for 100%. The Craftsman. Thanks for viewing.